He burned up everything. God's leader is driven to do this by his rage. When you all were reading this, did you kind of wonder how he caught all of these foxes? Y'all want to know how he caught all those foxes? Y'all want to know? Yeah. You're going to have to wait till you get to heaven, because I have no idea. Number 2, the Philistines retaliate. You got to understand that the Philistines are over Israel at this point. It says in verse 6, then the Philistine says, who did this? And they said, Samson, the son-in-law of the Timite, because he took his wife and gave her to his companion. So the Philistines came up and burned her and her father with fire. Now, if you remember in chapter 14, they threatened her before with this. It says in verse 13, it says, but if you are unable to tell me, then you shall give me 30 linen wraps and 30 changes of clothes. And they said to him, propound your riddle that we may hear it. So he said to them, and then he told them the riddle. And it says, but they could not tell the riddle in 3 days. And it came about on the 4th day that they said to Samson's wife, entice your husband so that he will tell us the riddle, or we will burn you and your father's house with fire. And so now they're making this a reality here in verse 6. It says, then the Philistine says, who did this? And they said, Samson, the son-in-law of the Timite, because he took his wife and gave her to his companion. So the Philistines came and burned her and her father with fire. She was in a no-win situation. So the Philistines retaliate. God's leader is driven by his rage. And in verse 6, the Philistines are not happy about it, so they retaliate. He loves this woman. He's coming back. He supposes that this is his wife. And not only was his wife given away, now his wife is burned with fire. Brings us to verse 7, where we'll see Samson takes revenge on the Philistines and retreats to Edom. Samson said to them, since you act like this, so you want to be burning up folk and stuff. So he said to them, since you act like this, I will surely take revenge on you. But after that, I will quit. He struck them ruthlessly with a great slaughter, and he went down and lived in the cleft of the rock of Edom. And so the Philistines retaliate, and so Samson says, the scripture says that he was ruthless with them. He took revenge on the Philistines for what they had done. By the way, when we're looking at these characters that God uses, we're not to emulate their behaviors. They are there as an example of what not to do. Y'all understand that? Now, even though, don't twist it up, even though God was with Samson, people of Israel. Here in verse 9 it says, then the Philistines went up and camped in Judah and spread out in Lehi. The men of Judah said, why have you come up against us? They're like, what's going on? I thought we were cool. Why y'all setting up camp? Why y'all about to ambush us? What's going on here? Why have you come up against us? And they said, we have come up to bind Samson in order to do to him as he did to us. Then 3,000 men of Judah went down to the cleft of the rock of Etham. This is hilarious to me. You got Samson down in Etham and the cleft of a rock. They know Samson. Samson now has a reputation. And so they ain't going to take 300. They take 3,000 men. Say, we're going to get this dude. Then 3,000 men of Judah went down to the cleft of the rock of Etham and said to Samson, do you not know that the Philistines are rulers over us? I mean, did you forget that? The Philistines are in charge, man. You burning up all this stuff, man. Now they're coming up against us. What then is this that you have done to us? Don't you love how they love Samson? It ain't about what has been done to Samson. It's about, man, this is on us now. It says in verse 12, as they did to me, so I have done to them. That's what Samson says. Listen, you reap what you sow. That's what they did to me. That's what I did to them. Man, Samson was a thug. Man, he was women crazy. He was bad-tempered, but he was still God's man. So they said to him, we have come down to bind you, so that we may give you into the hands of the Philistines. And Samson said to them, swear to me that you will not kill me. So they said to him, no, but we will bind you fast and give you into their hands. Yet they surely will not kill you. Yet surely we will not kill you. Then they bound him with 2 new ropes. They brought out the new ropes for Samson. They knew he was a strong man. They said, listen, we ain't trying to bring this old stuff. We got to take him in. If we don't take him in, the Philistines, they gonna be down on us. So we gotta take him in. And he says, and they bound him with 2 new ropes and brought him up from the rock. And so Judah releases Samson over to the Philistines. Which brings me to the last point here. God revived Samson's spirit. And we'll see here in the latter part, even when Samson was born, in verse 24, chapter 13, it says, then the woman gave birth to a son and named him Samson, and the child grew up, and the Lord blessed him, and the Spirit of the Lord began to stir him. Chapter 14, verse 6, the Spirit of the Lord came upon him mightily, so that he tore him as one tears a young goat. This is his interaction with a lion. We see it again in verse 19. After he shares with them his frustration about this Philistine woman giving them the riddle and In the New Testament, we are sealed with his Spirit until the day of redemption. And because we are sealed with his Spirit, God is always with us. He promises us that he will never leave us or forsake us. So verse 14, we're going to see all the way through the end. God is going to revive Samson's spirit. Now, ironically, Samson is bound up with these new ropes. He's handed over, released to the Philistines. And it says that when he came to Lehi, the Philistines shouted as they met him. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon him mightily. I imagine when the Philistines saw Samson bound up, they were having a celebration. And they're thinking about, man, we gonna kill this dude because of what he did. He burned up all of our stuff. And he's gonna pay. But the Spirit of the Lord came upon him mightily, so that the ropes that were on his arms were as flax that is burned with fire. There was no holding him. He says that his bonds dropped from his hands. And I imagine that was not a good sight when they saw Samson's hands free. It says in verse 15, he found a fresh jawbone of a donkey. So he reached out and took it, and he killed 1,000 men with it. And so Samson now has the jawbone in his hand, and he says, with the jawbone of a donkey, heaps upon heaps. Y'all know Samson was also a rapper. Y'all know that? When he grabs the mic, with the jawbone of a donkey, heaps upon heaps. With the jawbone of a donkey, I have killed 1,000 men. It was like one of them Jay-Z rhymes that don't really rhyme. And then look what happens in verse 17. When he had finished speaking, he dropped the mic. Y'all see that? When he had finished speaking, he threw the jawbone from his hand, and he named that place Ramath Lehi. Then he became very thirsty, and he called to the Lord and said, you have given this great deliverance by the hand of your servant. Isn't that interesting? Samson understands that victory, the victory that he has, is ultimately because of God. And even though he's foolish, he still sees himself as God's servant. Isn't that powerful? But he questions God.